Baby, I didn't get the job, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give y'all my polygraph experience. So for those who are going for a job and they have to take a polygraph, baby, 0 out of 10, do not recommend. But I'm just messing with y'all. At the end of the day, y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do because y'all need that job, right? Okay. So let's just start from the beginning. I applied for 911 call taker with the city of Miami. Okay, and they advised me that I had to take a polygraph. I've never taken a polygraph in my life, so I did not know what to expect. I'm the type of person, I will research it, but baby, I ain't got nothing to lie about. I just want to see what it's hitting on. Okay, what's gonna be the outcome, what it is they gonna do, because baby, I'm nervous. All I see is polygraphs on movies. Whatever. I get to my appointment. My appointment was between 1:15 to 1:30. Okay, I got there way ahead of time because I'm nervous, because I really want this job. Okay. So I get to the polygraph, and the receptionist was really nice, really respectful, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? And I sat down. I had to fill out some preliminary things at first in the beginning, whatever. And then my polygraph person, the one who's going to do my polygraph, comes out. Okay. Now, as she takes me into the room, this is a Spanish woman with a very thick accent. Now, I'm saying that I love my Latinas, but I have to say that because, baby, it's going to come out in the story, okay? So, baby, I sit down, and there's a sheet of paper, and there's number 1 through 5. Now, the number 3 is written. The number 3 is not written on the piece of paper, okay? So, number 1, 2, 4, and 5 is already printed on the paper. She gives me a marker, and she tells me to write the number 3. She's telling me to write the number 3 on the paper. So I wrote the number 3 on the paper. Now, the first set of rules was I am going to tell her that I did not write the number 3. Already kooky. Okay? So I did, in fact, write the number 3, but okay, I'm going to go ahead and follow the rules and the guidelines of what this lady is telling me to do. So she said, did you write the number 1? I said, no. She said, did you write the number 2? I said, no. She said, did you write the number 3? I said, no. She said, did you write the number 4? I said, no. She said, did you write the number 5? I said, no. She goes to the next set of rules, okay? Which I don't remember verbatim, so I'm not going to sit up here and tell that story, okay? So then she goes back to the first set of rules after she done told me the second set of rules. She said, what did I actually do? What was the first set of rules? I said, you told me to lie and say I didn't write the number 3. She said, I told you to lie. I said, yes, you told me to say that I didn't write the number 3. When I did, baby, I had to knew I wanted to Juice next, okay? Oh, did I tell you to lie? So now we playing word games because, bitch, you didn't specifically say to lie, but you told me to lie. What is this, a game? Are you trying to disrespect me? I said, no, ma'am. What was the first set of rules? I got nervous and I said, you told me to write down the number 3 and say that I didn't write it. Exactly. So my mom, I'm like, didn't you tell me to lie? Let me explain something to you, Miss Sharon. This is a physiological test. And I did not tell you to lie. What I told you was, she began to explain to me the definition of a polygraph test, okay? Bitch, you told me to lie, okay? Moving along. So then she began to explain to me after she said that. Let me tell you like I tell everybody. If you do not want to be here, you can leave. The door is open. Now, mind you, I haven't said more than 7 to 10 words to this lady. I only recited to her. So I don't know if this was a bad cop, good cop. And I've heard people say, like, when you do polygraphs, some people be ODing, they be burnt out or whatever the case may be. You can get people, you're supposed to feel comfortable. Right now, my comfort level is at 0 and my stress level is at a 20. Because am I a fucking liar? I don't even know anymore. I don't even know what I understand. I don't even know. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can leave, like I told the people before, if you do not want to do, you are not here. I am not forcing you. Duh, bitch, I'm here for a job. Of course you're not forcing me. And what is up with the attitude? Then she began to tell me how long she's been doing this position. Am I here for a murder trial? Am I here because I killed somebody? Or am I here for a job? I'm trying to be a law-abiding citizen and just make some money in this crashing ass economy. Then she straps me up. Now, She decides that she's going to strap me up. She gives me the guidelines for the test. She asks me, do I understand? Her accent is so fucking thick. I barely understood her, but I'm too fucking afraid to say that I'm not understanding her. So, baby, I am listening with my eyes, in my ears, in my gut, because I barely understand what the hell this lady is saying. But I need this job that I didn't get. Anyhow, so she straps me up. She does here, she does my fingers, she put my fingers in it, she on my arm. I don't know what it is that they're trying to detect. I guess is your breathing or whatever the math is that goes along with the polygraph. Okay, baby, all I know is the day before I had done stubbed my toe. Now ladies, and men too, the older you get, baby, let me tell you something, especially women, because we get our toes done. If you let your toenail grow out too far, and that's my fault because I ain't get my feet done, but whatever, it is what it is, okay? I stubbed my toe against this door and I broke my nail to the white meat, and I finally got a chance to peel it off, and that was the day before. So mind you, my toe was still in utter pain, damn near a nub, okay? So when she strapped me up, she was like, make sure you don't move, just giving me the rules and regulations. Baby, as the computer, because the computer was asking the questions as I'm answering it, baby, I felt a jerk of pain in my toe. So I had to, now mind you, I'm sitting in this uncomfortable ass seat, baby. I am not a small girl, I'm a plus size girl, okay? I'm already sitting in this uncomfortable ass wooden seat, look like I'm going, like I'm about to get a prosecutor or terminated. What they do when they kill you, when you, death row. And I'm strapped up, can't even breathe too goddamn hard, okay? I felt a jolt of pain, baby. So when the first session of the test was done, she was like, is there something that you want to tell me? It was just like an inch of a jerk. It was just like a quick initial, like that pain jolt. I said, no. She said, because when you are answering this question, now mind you, guess what the question is? The question was, is the wall white? It was just something, and it was like the wall was white, so it wasn't even something that I would have had to lie on. And I was like, yes. So, bitch, what the fuck do you mean I got something to tell you? So I'm like, no, I'm explaining to her, like, you know, my toe, I stubbed my toe or whatever the case may be. And she was like, Sharon, I think that you're taking me for a joke. I think that I've been doing this went off. Like I told you from the beginning, if you do not want to stay, mind you, I am in sheer utter 2-3 mode. I'm being as respectful as I can. I'm being as honest as I can. I'm being like respectful. I'm like really code switched. Like I am, no, of course not. Baby, I'm talking about, it felt like I went over the cuckoo's nest, okay? So I basically advised her, ma'am, I stubbed my toe the other day. You did what? She leaned over the desk. Now that I think back, I could have slapped the fuck out that bitch. You did what? So when I pulled my shoe off, my toenail was all the way to the nub, and it was like broken down. And she saw that I was telling the truth, and I literally jerked because I was in pain. And a moment of stupor was on her face. After a couple more minutes of threatenings and questions, I got through it. Okay, just know that you may have and now I'm learning that I could have asked for another polygraph person. Now, did I not make it because of the polygraph? No, I passed the polygraph. Thank God, because you know what? I needed to do that for me. I needed to pass that polygraph because I don't know what the fuck she was up to or what she was on. But now I'm learning you can. So for future references, if y'all taking a polygraph and the person is being too aggressive, I'm learning that you can ask for another polygraph person. You do not have to sit with that person. Baby, point being, be on your P's and Q's when it comes to that damn polygraph, okay? And if you sense a nasty attitude from somebody and they doing too much, and they not doing what's sticking to the script of being a polygraph person, and they just have a chip on their shoulder, ask for another person to do your test. Because I could have easily failed that, and I can imagine how many people done failed because they had this lady. And I'm going to find out the name of it so I can put the name inside the description thing of where I went.